I'm taking lessons this morning, so shape up when I get there this morning.
That's exactly right.
You know, the workouts, we just try to get them in between assemblies or where we can. They got us a gym hooked up, Doc's gym this week, so a shout out to them. What a facility. Wow, unbelievable. Just so nice. We went in yesterday for a little chiropractic work, and man, they were phenomenal and gave us a free smoothie. So praise the Lord, man. Big power up, peanut butter power up.
You and your wife traveled. She's in studio.
Yes, she is. My wife, Jan.
38 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, at least. And you know, we have a fifth wheel, so we go city to city. We set up these tours all over America, and you know, we're just really trying to go into communities like, you know, Caleb's and partner with churches that really want to impact their city.
How can people on the best way to contact and find out more information and help maybe help you guys and further the message?
Well, the main thing, you can go to our main website is megaforceministries.org. megaforceministries.org. Our school website is my name, stevecarrier.org, C-A-R-R-I-E-R. Facebook, Steve Carrier. Send us an email. People out there may know schools that want to, you know, be reached, kids to be touched. And so there's an opportunity.
Can you tell a difference in regions of the country with kids?
You really can. I'll give you an example. My wife and I were in San Bernardino, California. We all heard about that massive shooting. The day of the shooting, I was one street over speaking in an elementary school, and the shooting happened right there. We happened to be in a church that night. I spoke. It was so packed. City officials were there. Police were there. They're like, this is the greatest thing. You're supporting the community, our kids. You're bringing a message of hope. And we go to California. Then, hey, we'll go from there to Bogalusa, Louisiana, where you got just, hey, great town, good people, and you go there and bring a message, and it's just a total different vibe, you know.
You know, as adults, we think, oh, kids, what do they have to possibly worry about? There's nothing, you know, but yet they do.
There's a lot of challenges they're facing. A lot of schools I go to, kids will tell me parents aren't around, parents are on drugs, parents are alcoholics, we're raising ourselves. They just don't care. So I think we come in and they see us as a kind of a father figure type, and they're wanting to tell us their problems, their concerns. We're getting, literally a few weeks ago, I got a letter from a girl going to kill herself. She said, your message today, man, just changed my mind, and I realized that I can hold on to my dreams and my goals. So for me, a trip like that's worth it.
You know what you just said Sunday down at Lindsay Lane, you're talking about when we were all growing up. When we were growing up, the only guy that ever got beat up in school was a new kid.
Right, right.
You know, you come in from somebody else, somebody's going to whip you for a day's old, but that was the only thing you had to worry about back then.
Yeah. No.
Nothing like that.
No guns, no knives.
Hang on a few minutes right there. We'll do some other things. Mayor? What about the new school system? I mean, looks like Doc Holliday came out pretty good in this deal. When they started construction?
Yeah, they'll be moving dirt probably in the next 90 days. It's going to be a great project. The first order of business in the new City Hall was I signed all the documents for the $55 million bond warrants. And by the way, all of those warrants and bonds were sold within about 4 or 5 days. Which is fantastic, letting you know about the economy of Athens. Let me tell you, first of all, I want to just brag on Steve and what he's doing. These young people, you know, I've got a youth commission, and he's exactly on target. We got to make a difference with these kids. We got to hand this baton to somebody in the future, and that's what this is all about. And I appreciate you so much. I'd heard about him before. I never really dreamed about meeting him.
Well, y'all gonna arm wrestle him.
It's an honor. No, I'm not. But it's
you're sitting between him and the guy that wrestled the bear.
That's exactly right. And an old Vietnam veteran. Hey, that's crawled in the swamp. So let me give you one just real quick thing. I know time is short. I wanted to give a shout out. We're having a blood drive this coming Thursday at the new City Hall for state representative, former state representative, and former Mayor Dan Williams. Please to get out and support us. I wore purple today because it's Paint the Town Purple. We've got so many lives that have been touched by cancer. Let's get out and support this event.
You got the toilet in your yard?
I didn't. No, they rolled my yard this year with white and purple toilet paper. But listen, if we can raise $3,000, $10,000, $20,000 to fight this horrible disease, let's get out.
And that's Thursday at the new City Hall?
Thursday at the new City Hall, and then Relay for Life is Friday night at Sportsplex.
Yeah, we've had them up there a couple of times.
Yeah, good.
And I do want to say, Steve, if you go to his website, they also accept donations, because that's the only way they're able to get into these schools. So if you've ever had a child that you've had to lose mentally, spiritually, anything from suicide, go and give whatever you can, whether it's $5
Can you score
or
with the
$100.
schedule again from this week for you guys and Steve?
Absolutely. So today we'll be at Tanner High School, we'll be at Clements High School, and West Limestone High School. Tonight is a big night, First Baptist Athens, 6:30. Steve and the guys will be doing a big show, and then we'll do a finale at Clements Baptist tomorrow night. We'll be in Lauderdale County Schools, Lexington, Brooks, and Lauderdale County High School, and then 6:30 tomorrow night at Clements Baptist.
Tomorrow night's world record night too. We pull out all the stops, man. So
You put on a show.
Come on.
Now, all right, the difference in when you did Lindsay Lane with us Sunday, you did a message.
Yeah, that's just me just preaching a message. Yeah, and then
Powerful.
well, I
have to
appreciate
say,
it.
you didn't always look like this. You were bullied yourself.
That's true. That's one of my motivations for doing this. I was the skinniest kid in the school, speech impediment, crippled, picked on, laughed at. They picked on me then, they don't pick on me now. So, you know, I use the vehicle, man, to get people's attention. Like you say, the church, you know, I bring a message there, but we want church people to get excited so they can bring their families out, and it's a great event for the whole family.
Well, I don't guess we've been a member of Lindsay Lane for 3 years. Joseph's been there since the doors opened, but I've never heard quite. I guess that we dropped Maddie off to school there. People say, "Man, did you hear that guy talk Sunday?" I mean,
So much talk about you.
people talk about you all over town.
Well, as long as it's good.
You come up early in the morning, participate.
Thank you
with
for
us.
having me.
What a message! What a message!
Thank you so much.
Megaforce. That's the way they get in touch with you.
Yes, sir. Megaforceministries.org. We'd be glad to answer any questions. And people out there might be parents that have schools, who knows where. We'd love to come and encourage those kids to make
Hey,
their
thanks for
choices.
you and Tim. You're lining up.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It's the man right here. Appreciate
Anything
you.
else we need to know about?
No, we're good, thank you, and I really am glad I came this
Re-election,
morning.
aren't you?
Absolutely.
When you
Kick
gonna make
that
that
off.
official announcement?
I'm going to kick that announcement off about 3 months prior to about the middle or end of May.
The mayor's running
And
now.
we've got 4 months till election time, and I'm about to suit up.
Yeah.
About to suit up, and
Done a great
they'll be
job.
filling
Thank
Jimmy
you.
Gill's seat. I know one of your best friends, Jimmy, was off the
Yes.
battle with cancer back on last month, but that'll be, y'all will fill that position then, have
That's
it
exactly
elected
right.
over there. I know
Yeah.
there's been some controversy over that. And what else is happening? You ain't supposed to tell me, but be glad to share.
Got a couple of things that we're working on, a couple of more retail investments and
What
some
are?
other things, and one of those is a
Top secret. Oh, he almost got out.
but thank you. I'm glad I came this morning.
Yeah, thank you for coming. You've done such a wonderful job too.